my channel. Today's video is brought to you by the elephant in the room. Yes, my hair is blue. I will be doing a video coming up, and I believe it will be posted on Friday, and there will be a Q&A involved in that video. So if you want to know what is actually going on with my hair, tune into that video. We'll go into it then. But for this video, we are doing an update for the Makeup Addiction Prescription Project pan that I am doing with a bunch of other ladies. I will have everybody listed in the description box below. They are all amazing YouTubers. I love them to death. Many of them are my actual friends and just fantastic girls to watch. All of them obviously panners, but they are all a very well-rounded channel. They do all kinds of videos. Awesome. So I actually have some pretty decent progress on a few of my items, and then one little happening. So if you guys would like to see what I have done in a month's time, keep on watching. You know what to do. By the way, before we actually get started, this is the best coffee I've ever had in my life. And I know Starbucks is one of those controversial things, but a girl needs her coffee, and we don't have a Dunkin' Donuts anywhere around here. So you settle down for whatever you got. Anyway, this is the, what is it actually called? The Iced Cinnamon Almond Milk Macchiato. If you love cinnamon, you need to try this coffee. It is divine. So, moving on. Okay, so I don't remember what order I had said them in. I think I have an idea, but we're just gonna kind of roll with it. So the first product that I had was the Victoria's Secret Rollerball, and this is in very sexy. I don't even know the names of my own products. I mean, let's be real here. This is very sexy, and it is very sexy. I actually really enjoy this, the scent of this, but like I mentioned in my intro, which I will link in the cards above, I don't like rollerballs. I find them super just not sanitary for one. It grosses me out using a rollerball, and I'm so sorry if I just ruined your day by telling you this, but when you get to like halfway or more in a rollerball, if you hold it up to the light, you can like see like skin particles and like makeup and just gross just floating in the liquid. It's grimy. I'm so sorry. I just ruined your day. But can we talk about my progress? So when we started, I was way up here, right by the label right there, and I'm all the way down here. So I do use this pretty much every day, and the funny thing is I don't really go overboard with it. I just use it on my wrist, on one wrist, and then I rub my arms together. But it's a small bottle. There's only 0.23 fluid ounces in it, so I mean it goes pretty quick. It actually lasts a pretty decent time on my skin. I didn't think it did before, but it's not bad. I can still smell it on my wrists a few hours later, which is better than most. I really like the scent of this. If I were to ever repurchase it, I would definitely not purchase the Rollerball, but I mean it was good, you know, while it lasted, and I know for a fact I'm gonna have this finished up probably honestly within a week, maybe, if that. So this is like my favorite. It's gonna be good! Yes. The next product that I had was a highlighter, and this one didn't see too much growth, or shrinkage, I should say. You guys, I'm in the weirdest mood. It was finally like 75 degrees out today, and we haven't had weather like this since like last August. So I am just all about spring everything. The eye look, which by the way is stunning. Do you see the duochrome happening here? Yes, yes, and more yes. I will actually talk about these products that's on my eyes in my favorites video coming up, so keep an eye on that. You keep an eye out for that. Anyway, I had put in this teeny Barfly highlighter. It's just a stick highlight. It was brand new when I brought it in, and I thought I was gonna be able to finish it up. That was my goal. I'm actually gonna change my goal on this. I would like to just see the product of this reach the bottom of this little martini right here, like the martini bottom. That's my goal, because right now I put a black mark in the actual thing, so you can see the black mark right there. I know it's hard to see, this packaging's really dark, but I basically made a mark right there in black where it is right now if I measure it. So my goal would be to use it up to here. I mean, if I use all of it, fantastic, but I really don't think that this is something I'm gonna be able to use up unless I use it on my body, but I feel like that's cheating. But then again, who knows? I just might do it. So there's that. So not a lot of progress on that guy. Minimal, if any. And yeah, I'll work on it, okay? I got this. I got this. I'm not novice to panning. The next one I had was an Ulta gloss in the shade Olivia, and this one I do have some good progress on. I had to remake the marks because they wore off, but when I first started this in a different pan, it was up here. I was right here at the start of this project, and I'm down here. So, and I've only worn this like twice. So I have a feeling that if I continue to wear this fairly often, I could probably get through this by the next update. Maybe. Probably. I can probably get through this by the next update. So we're going to hold on to that and see if I can actually get through it. I do like it. I'm wearing it right now over, I just had a hiccup, I'm sorry. I'm wearing it right now over a pinky lipstick. So it's beautiful. It works. It's a very comfortable gloss too. It's not the kind that's like sticky at all. It's very, almost like gel. It's awesome. But I have too many lip glosses. Yes, I do. So yeah. The next one I had was the liner by Unique. And this was in the shade Pouty. I told you guys I was gonna mark this, and I forgot. But from here on out, we're gonna measure it this way. I've only used it like once or twice, so there's not gonna be a lot of progress. I sharpened it once. But as of right this moment, this is exactly 2 caps high. So if I measure it by the cap, we are like exactly at the line of 2 caps. So that's how I can measure it from now on, is by the cap. I love this lip liner. I really do. It's a beautiful nude. It goes with almost every nude that I have. And the formula is fantastic. I have a full-size backup of this. That's why I'm not going to miss this when it's gone, because I will still have it when it's gone. So there's that one. Okay, so here's a quick issue. Anyway, long story short, I am moving in 3 weeks to a completely different town. We purchased a house and I'm excited to move. It's going to be fantastic to have a much larger home. We are upsizing drastically from this house. So the negative was, in order to pack for the 3-week move, I packed up 99% of my beauty room. So pretty much what you guys see behind me and just what's a little bit on my vanity, like my everyday makeup area, everything that was over this side, all my storage, all my bookshelves that were full of makeup palettes, it's all packed. Well, like a fool, I packed the palette that was in this project for one of the shades. I packed the Carly Bybel palette. So what I'm gonna do, that was a really long explanation and I'm really sorry, but I'm chatty today because of this guy. Anyway. I think I just spit coffee out when I pulled the straw out of my mouth. Do you guys do that? I do that all the time, and I do it with soup. When I like drink soup, I always get it on my chin. And when I drink out of a straw, when I pull the straw out, I always like shoot coffee. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I'm gross. Whatever. So anyway, babbles, this is what I'm going to replace that shadow with. And this is the Unique Mood Struck Addiction Shadow Palette in number 1. By the way, if I get any questions or comments, I am not a consultant for Unique. I am not. I do have a lot of Unique products. I do have friends that sell Unique. I do not. I am in no way under any contract with a direct sales company. I just want you guys to know that. I don't have all these products because I want to push them on you. I have them all I've had them for a couple of years now. And I would like to try to pan most of them. So you're going to see a lot of this stuff in my project panning because I do want to work through it. I do actually enjoy a lot of Unique's products. There's a couple of their products that are holy grail status for me, but as far as the grand scheme of things, it does me no good to talk about them. So moving on from that, now that we did that full disclaimer, I'm going to replace that Carly Bybel shadow with this one right here. This is in the shade Elated. It's just a really typical cream shade, and I use this to either set my eye primer or I will use it as a transition shade. It depends on what look I'm going for. Yeah, so anyway, I want to hit pan on Elated, and I do have a good dip. You can probably try to see that, my finger's in there. There's a good dip going on. I mean, these are really deep pans though. Like you can see on this one how deep the pan is, but I do think I'll be able to hit pan on that, and I would like to get a good size pan too, not just a little dinky pan. So I want to see how far I can get with this during this project, or even use it up. That'd be cool too. So I'm going to replace it with that. And then last but not least, now that this is going from a like 5-minute video to a 20-minute video with my babbling, my last product was from this palette. This is the Too Faced Christmas in New York palette from 2016. And this palette, I had chose the shade, I put a dot next to them also so you can keep track, Raspberry Rose. And you can see again, I have a little bit of a dip. I did use this today. I love to use this under my brow bone, especially when I'm using like pinks or mauves or purples in my crease or just in my eye look, because it doesn't really give, how do I explain this? It doesn't really give off a pink. It's like very light colored, but it's super finely milled. I mean, this literally feels like one of like the Urban Decay Velvetizer. That's how smooth this shadow feels, and it blows out the crease and just softens the look so beautifully and gives a little bit of brightness. So I do use this quite a bit. There is, again, a pretty good dip going in there. And this one I did just want to hit pan on. So that is that, my loves. And if you have any questions for me that you want to actually see in Friday's video while I'm filming, I'm going to have a poll go up, I think, on YouTube of questions you want to ask me, and I'm sure you guys are going to bring up the hair. I'm sure. I was going to bring up the hair. Let's be real. Why all of a sudden is your hair blue? Well, because it is. So if you guys have any questions for me that you would like to hear me answer on Friday, it can be about anything from the house to my family to my origins to my history, whatever you want to know. What color I consider my eyes, I don't know, whatever. Just leave the comments down below of these questions and I will go through and write them down, and I will actually talk about all of your questions during my video that I'm filming tomorrow to post up on Friday. Make sense? I hope so. Go get some of this. Go get some of this and you'll be hyper like me. Do it. Not sponsored by Starbucks, but you can call me if you want to, because I'll be happy to work with you. All right, girls, I love you. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch. I hope you guys had a blast doing this, because Lord knows I'm in one of those moods. But if you guys are not subscribed, definitely make sure to jump down and hit the subscribe button. And also, quick side note, YouTube is being a real brat when it comes to notifications. You now have to hit that notification bell if you want to see our videos in your news feeds. So if you've noticed that I have not been posting, or if you've noticed that you're not getting my videos in your subscriber feed, you need to hit that notification bell. It's right next to the subscribe button. It's right there, right there. It's somewhere right there. One of those sides. It's a little bell. Just ding ding. Hit it. That way you'll be notified when I upload, and you won't have to go searching for me because you miss me and you just need your fix of Shai. So, I love you guys. I hope you guys have a beautiful day, especially if it's nice out like it is here, and I will see you all in Friday's video. Bye, guys!